On today, of those that do not know, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deep rooted in the ATRs. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for your continued support of our platform, and we are expecting great things in this 2025, in spite of all things that are going on. I also want to talk about. I want to say first of all, salutations to my madrina, to my padrino, to my oba, to all of my brothers and sisters in E5 Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Ajay. I want to say first of all, to my air signs, earth signs, water signs, and fire signs. What's up, True Rondo? Thank you for so much for joining us. I want to say again, I do these videos to help melanated people. It is I'm trying to take care of myself. Um, and trying to get over this medicine and this slur speech. It has been a trying factor. Anyways, when it comes down to spirituality, I feel. What's up, my 69? Thank you so much. I am concerned about the missing of information when it comes down to the ATRs, when it comes down to animal sacrifices and their energy that is utilized in all forms of magic, whether it's Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, even in the Christian faith, sacrifices are being made of animals. Christ himself being the scapegoat, the symbology behind the goat running out and retrieving the sins of the world and going from the camp. I want to share with you all knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Oh my God! Thank you, my 69. She said you are looking exceptional. Thank you so much. If I can get my speech right. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about animal sacrifices, and it's all through the Bible, bullocks, burnt offerings, and Christian people don't care that it's in the Bible. They want to call what we do demonic, they're going to do that. First of all, and then, Christ being the Lamb of God, which is an animal sacrifice. And so there's different variations of the zodiac throughout the Bible. One of the things that people have to understand, that all life is sacred. Everything carries Ache, everything carries Chi, Prana. And this channel is for melanated people. This is not for white people. This is a channel for you. There's plenty of channels on YouTube that you can go and invade in it. This is not the channel. Okay? I want to say to those that really resonate and are trying to understand what spirituality is and why animals are utilized. Number one, understand that everything is frequency, vibration, and energy. And animals are part of that frequency, vibration, and energy. And we utilize animals to symbolize certain things, whether there be fowls of the air, which are birds, whether they be land creatures. I have this tiger on, whether it be fishes of the sea, and we use fishes to do magic. Whether it is creeping things, things that go bump in the night. We utilize all of that when it comes down to magic. And it is very important that you understand that it's energy exchange. What's up, Demetrius? Energy exchange between you and the animal. Now, that exchange can be that animal taking something from you, or that animal can be exchanged for bringing something to you, or it can be utilized to just to give an offering, and allowing that impungo or that spirit or the ancestor to take on that energy. I personally love. What's up, Alicia? Love working with spirit of any kind. And my concern is that a lot of times in Santeria and Lukumi, you see a lot of animal sacrificing. And animal sacrificing should be done with purpose. It should be done with the sacredness of that animal and what that animal represents. You know, different animals have different spiritual properties. They represent different things and different traditions. And it is important to understand that insects can be used as animal totem. I think Mariah Carey has the butterfly. Queen Bee has the bee in the beehive. People are always using symbology with animals. And it should be, I sacrifice, because I can't speak for other people, but when I sacrifice an animal, it's done with purpose, and it's done with the understanding that I am exchanging some energy from that animal for that particular person, that place, or that thing. Because animals can be used to protect your house, your children. Animals can be used, you protect your businesses. Thank you, Demetrius. These are the things that people don't realize. Even our United States of America, representation of the bald eagle. Some countries represent the bear, some the bulk, some the moose. You know, depending on where they come. Everybody uses animal magic. It's all around us. There are some people who are more proficient in it. There are some people that have an understanding. Now, this is what I will say. Animal magic or animal sacrifice is blood magic. Because you're utilizing the blood of a living being. And you know, and the reason why you see us use goats in these ATRs, because goats are the closest thing to a human being. And we utilize that. And some people use, I ain't gonna lie, some people use it to kill people. You know, spiders, poisonous plants, poisonous animals. And you know, I'm a child of Centella, so you know I get down. So, I want to use the example. This is the claw of a grizzly bear. And how I'm utilizing it, because they're extremely strong. And what I do is I'm utilizing the strength of the grizzly bear to protect not only my elixir that I'm utilizing, but I have this also in Centella. I use it to protect me and protect what I got going on, my social media, and I use these claws to fight off attacks. I use these claws to defend myself offensively and defensively. One of the things that I want to express to you guys that it's important from my perspective that we don't just be killing animals. Things need to have purpose. I don't care what the tradition called for. That is a life force, and it is important to thank you, Alicia, becoming a member. It is important to have an understanding what these animals are giving up in order for you to have certain protection, for you to have certain prosperity, for you to have certain healing, certain opportunities. When I received Oba, they had to feed Oba 4 legs. Any tradition is important. I don't think everybody should be practicing magic. I think that some people really don't understand the depths of spiritual magic. I think that trying to perform magic outside of a teacher, a guru, or somebody that's been practicing a very long time is not wise. In life, you're gonna come across some things. And I want to say this because I've been doing magic since I was a child. I'm 52. I put my time in my training. I've been trained since a child. I didn't just step out here and say, I'm Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I got a church. I got conjure. That's not how it worked. That's not how I did it. You're going to need a strong foundation. Understanding how things are utilized. To think you're going to be able to conjure, because I'm going to teach a class on conjure. To think you're going to be able to summon the spirit of this bear like a professional is asinine. Understand, you pay for what you get. And I'm going to say this again. What's up, Aunt Betty Ann? Nigger rigging is not a place for conjure. If you ain't gonna do it right, don't do it at all. You don't have enough protection. The amount of protection that we seriously go through the initiations, through the cleansing, all of that. Because you never know what kind of clients you're gonna get. You're gonna never know what you're gonna have to go through. And you have to have amazing protection. So you don't find yourself in situations, and just like what I'm going through, even though it's medicine related, I still got to protect myself. I still got to protect my clients. What's up now, Karen O'Brien, my Gemini. It doesn't matter what spirit you call. Animals are sacred. Animals are intelligent. Some animals we use for because they are predatory, which means they prey on things. They're good hunters. Snakes are a good hunter. Wolves. Native American people you see a lot of them dealing with wolves because of their cunningness, their skillfulness, their traveling packs. All of these energies are part of the spell work. The buffalo, they take the hide because any aspect of the animal can be used to conjure. Just like somebody can take your fingernail clipping, somebody take your toenail clipping, they have your chin, they have your head, any aspect of yourself. That's why sometimes I should say something, but they take the bone of an ancestor and put in the cauldron because that carries ache, that carries chi, that carries prana. The same thing about animal parts. When you get the real animal parts, you're able to pick up the energy. And once again, just like your ancestor, it matters how he died. It matters the life he lived. You know what I'm saying? And you won't know this unless you got psychic powers. Reading energy and knowing what is acceptable for your conjure. I really want to give melanated people an opportunity to be knowledgeable, to be aware. Let me say this. I'm the wrong person to try to emulate. I'm Isaiah 10 and 27. I'm anointed to do what I do. I'm amazed of how I come out of stuff. I'm still dumbfounded how I come out of stuff. You don't endanger your children coming into a practice that you don't know what somebody got, what somebody is going to be involved in. I'm trying to say this in a way that people would take my knowledge, my wisdom, my understanding, and not be foolish. If you got a problem spending money with practitioners, then you're going to have a problem as a practitioner, people spending money with you. I'm going to say that again. If you intend to go into business, just say a natural business, but you didn't support nobody else's business, the energy you carry when you didn't have a business is the same energy you're going to carry when you get a business. A lot of you guys are trying to do things just because you have enough to do for yourself, maybe your family, doesn't mean that you out here at the masses. A lot of people go through trying to get out here in this spiritual thing. There's all type of animals that protect me. When I say animals, I'm talking about snakes. I'm talking about wolves. I'm talking about bears. I'm not going to go through the whole mention of all of them. But my spirits are vampiric in nature. Even with all of that protection, I still got to lean not to my own understanding. There's a reason why certain people are born to walk certain walks. So when they go down through certain paths like Palo, when they go down through certain paths like Ocha or Santeria or any of these ATR, or even me and Demetri was talking about Kimbana, you know, there's so many similar practices that utilize animals, and it is just wise. And I'm gonna, what's up, my Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina, my aphrodisiac. I am trying to be careful because I'm not trying to discourage people, But I am telling you that there's layers of protection that you do not have. Number two, you do not have the money, and you're not willing to spend the money that is necessary to educate, also train. Half of the people, they are the age, nobody can tell them to do nothing. So you're not even teachable, you're not trainable, and this is a big world out here full of all kind of spirits, and all kind of people practice magic. Some ethical, some not ethical. It don't make them right or wrong. It don't make me good or evil. When I yield to my spirits, that's what it is. But my thing is to you to understand what an animal sacrifice is, what is not. It shouldn't be done with a disregard for that life. It shouldn't be done without understanding the spiritual principles behind that particular animal. And so I use animals to clean. I use animals to bring prosperity. I use animals to protect. My biggest thing when it comes to animal magic is protection. I'm always trying to find some hideous creature that don't play the radio. If I knew I would probably do skunk magic. Because nothing like running somebody off with that stinking spell. So I just want you guys to I'm trying to say this. I want you to understand that listening to me is good, but practicing with me is different. Trying to scave information from somebody like me, I would never get on the internet and divulge mysteries. I would never get on the internet and tell recipes. I would never get on the internet and tell you how to connect the dots. I would never do that. So I'm always leaving components out because you're not initiate. And so only people that practice what I practice know where I'm connecting the dot and what I'm leaving out. So it is important. One thing my spiritual dad told me, many things, but when it came to conjure, he said, don't call up what you can't put down. Don't call up what you can't put down. That's even down to an animal spirit. You know, they have this thing that they do, you know, the people work all kind of magic. But they scald a cat. They get a black cat. They scald him. They do hot water. They boil it. And they make that cat suffer. And what they're doing is trying to invoke a very negative energy to that cat. And so that the reason why they do that, because cats are naturally psychic. Don't matter which side of the board it's on, cats are naturally psychic. And so therefore, and they govern the underworld. And so they help people see. People that don't really have a spiritual eye can utilize a cat. Find you somewhere to play at. This ain't the church. This ain't the time. What's up there, my Boaz? So, anytime you're dealing with energy, anytime you're dealing with frequency, anytime you're dealing with vibrations, it is very, very important to understand how to utilize that, why that is utilized. In my cauldrons, I have many animals that are part of my cauldron. So if you're working with Centella for protection work, and she can send a poisonous lizard to kill somebody. We always think something got to be a lion or a tiger or a bear. No, a lizard, a poisonous lizard, a poisonous spider. She controls all of that. So it is important that we have an understanding how deep this goes. Reason I won't share certain things because you ain't got that kind of money. You just don't have it. And black people don't spend their money that much when it comes down to the ATR. They want to be kings and queens of the craft, but they want to spend chicken chain, but then they want to turn around and charge people grandeur. So black people got to get together. Let's see. There, in the ocean, I'm not gonna tell you all of it, the potion, but there's a poisonous fish, in Haiti that they utilize its skin and things from it to poison people. Poisoning people is very, very big in Haitian voodoo. True Haitian voodoo. And you got to know how to poison people, and you got to know how to drive poison out of people. I'm trying to think. I think that some of you are, in honor of my head of Risha, I don't know why I say that. My Fedifun Yanza and my Fedifun Bablu Aye, I'm rocking Shango. I really want us to understand that every spirit has a purpose. Every energy has a purpose. Everything that we have on here is created by the divine. And so it's all sacred. It's all life force. And it should be utilized for the well-being and not just haphazardly sacrificing animal. Things should have a purpose, and then to me, I want to make sure that that animal did not give its life in vain. Just like I don't want my life to be in vain, because I'm a life force, I'm an intelligence, I'm a spirit. That animal is too. You should make that life that animal gave up to die for you, for your purpose. And it should be something sacred to you, and it shouldn't be about just saying, I want this, I want that, I want this. No. You need to understand that something was sacrificed in order for you to be blessed. And that spirit of that animal is at work for you in the spirit world. And that's how it works. Just like when we die, we go back into the spirit world. When the animal dies, or it goes back into the spirit world. And we utilize it on the astral plane. I will tell you that. To keep that spirit around you. And I'm going to tell you this too. This is why we keep the heads of certain animals, so we can ground that spirit. The skull, when you see skulls of animals with spiritual people, that is the spirit of that animal that is still housed in that skull. I have coyote power. I have all kind of stuff. Please Do not try to learn what I do without tutelage, without classes, without interacting on a personal level. Because it's too much out here for you to get in trouble. It's too much out here for you to find yourself in a dark space and nowhere to go. I want people to understand, especially the melanated people, that the black arts is deep and is vast. Even now, I'm 52 years old, I am still being dumbfounded at what the spirituality can really do, if allowed. Yep. Yeah. As much as I tell the truth on this channel, for whatever reason, I make it look simple. Some people say, "Oh, you don't make it look simple." Apparently, I do. I'm very good at what I do, but there's a lot of stuff I don't show you when I'm not online that I do. There's so many steps that I take precaution before I come online. There's so many spirits that I call when I'm doing work. Just when you see me out here at various locations and stuff like that, I summon spirits. Because I don't know who done been out there, so I got to protect myself. I don't care if it's a crossroad. I don't care if it's a river. I don't care if it's an ocean. I got my own set of spirits. I got my own set of spirits. The purpose of animal sacrifices is to exchange energy. That's it. Whatever that purpose is, that petition is, that's what we utilize for. If that person, say for instance, that person, if Keisha wanted to sacrifice an owl, or we want to use an owl feathers, that's symbology of wisdom. Also, it's a predator, so it's a hunter. So there's certain energies that come along with certain animals. It's also a night creature. 9 times 10, you very seldom you will see an owl in the daytime. Sometimes you do, closer to the evening, but it's definitely a night creature. So seeing at night, would you have night vision instead of day vision? I told you I'm smart. Don't let my slow talking fool you. I want you to understand that alchemy is not only just with energy, it's with animals. You can't put certain animals together because they'll fight. Same thing about the concept when in hoodoo they be telling you about get with a dog and cat done fought. You know what I'm saying? Certain animals, just like certain spirits don't get along, or they don't have right chemistry, certain animals don't get along. People don't think about that. You have two different opposing energy, or two different animals that are enemy to each other. You know what I'm saying? I would be careful with a leopard and an alligator. Because remember, all predators eat something. You know what I'm saying? That's why the bald eagle is outlawed in the United States, dirty bastard. Because I would love to have one of them claws. But a bald eagle has the ability to eat a lot of things. So when you're doing protection magic You got to think. There's a cartoon out there talks about even Pokemon is a good example about that, because just like God, Aaron's rod was able to eat up the snakes of the magician. Sometimes your animal spirit can get ate up by another animal spirit, depending on who it is and what it is. We don't think about this. When we get in a fight, everybody get their ass whooped. Your giraffe gonna get his ass whooped. I was talking to my baby Scorpio, and I would, let me tell you something. What I would love to get a hold of, anything from a hippopotamus. That is one mean, aggressive, protective animal. I didn't, because I be doing study and stuff. I'm a geek. A hippopotamus can run up on the water for your ass. You think because it's on land and it's a big animal? Oh my God. The danger you will be in, Will Robinson, with a hippo. So, anybody out there, find me a hippopotamus. I don't care what it is. It could be a toe, it could be a leg, it could be an ear. Hell, I take hair off the anus. But that is a very aggressive animal. And I want y'all to have an open mind about animal magic. And just like you got to research about spirits and the type of spirits you're dealing with, animal magic is no different. You got to know how they function. And then guess what? The same thing applied with since I'm dealing with grizzly bear. Guess what? They hibernate. Same spirit. The way they live on Earth, the way they die, the same thing. There's a time you cannot use this type of stuff because they hibernate. You talking about you got protection with a bear, and that bear is a sneak, and you don't want to wake that bear up, cause it's gonna be your ass. I'm just saying, y'all think just like salmon. If you do spell with salmon, swim upstream. Don't try to change Mother Nature. Know what she is, know what she ain't. Knowing what the capabilities are. I'm trying to think. I utilize alligator paws. Some people use it for gambling hand. I don't. I use it to hold on shit. When I don't want something to move, I use the alligator paw. Then, like I said, you can use animals in love work. People buying hummingbirds. I don't do stuff like that, because that's their blood matching. And I don't want nobody around me like that. But there are people that do hummingbird magic with a real hummingbird. And it's strong magic. I'm telling you. It don't matter the size of the animal. It's still animal magic. Don't talk about because that's a gorilla and because that's an ant. I done did a lot of shit with ant hill and ant dirt. There ain't nothing to be played up with. Magic is magic. Stop having black people out of his mindset. Oh, the bigger the animal. No. God called his mighty kingdom, his mighty army, the insect kingdom. That worm will fuck you up. Stop, open your mind, and realize magic is more than what you make it. It's more than what you experience. And there's some stuff out people got like me that know some stuff out here that you run across and you have been in a world of trouble. And you talking about something, what's that crawling on me? Baby, you be in so much trouble so fast, and them spirits strike. Matter of fact, Tree Wanda, you still here? My Mercury, she ordered me some Mercury. Tobacco cleanse. And remember this, y'all. I have a lot of Ache. So when you see me doing stuff, it seems like it's simple, but I have a lot of spirits that live in my body. I have a lot of spirit that's on me. So when I'm doing something, it's my spirits helping me do this work, okay? So please don't think you got the same Ache that I got because I'm burning a cigar. This is actual Black and Mild. This is a cigar. I have these, Minister Mario like these. So I still buy them. Ache. Now, I want to say this. I'm gonna I'm teaching my conjure class soon, and I'm been teaching a psychic class. I'm gonna share a little more in depth in the conjure class because I have workers. They're not really beginners, so I want to, even though it's a beginning class, I want to be able to show them variation. And why I say, when you come to a spiritual man or woman, let them know up front, I'm a worker or I'm not, because there are things that I would not teach somebody that doesn't do work for people, something I would teach somebody that does. Somebody that's trying to help themselves, help their family, they get one teaching. But somebody that do conjure and gonna be doing conjure for people, which it costs more, but this is why you pay and you want real teachers so they can teach you the difference of the type of working. It's the same thing about when you have a cosmetology license. There's certain things you can buy with a cosmetology license that you can't go in a store if you ain't got a license. You're not gonna get the things I'm gonna get. Now, I know, because I know I got people that watch me. I know about the monkey brain, the monkey skull, utilizing to drive somebody crazy. There's people can get hold of a monkey skull and drive you literally out your mind. Matter of fact, like my spiritual dad did, this is what he did. He wanted somebody to run them crazy. So he put, I ain't gonna tell you all he put now, but he put something in the ground the ant bed, but it had to be red ants. And that person, those ants were walking out the brain. The person ended up having a aneurysm in their brain. But it's some shit it can be done with an anthill. And I don't know if y'all know about them bull ants. Don't stop playing. I want you to know how deep it gets. You can use this for good, or you can put some on somebody's ass. I'm just telling you how it is. So there are certain things that we do that give us advantages, and there are certain things that I like to use my stuff for protection. What's up, Jeremy? Pay the money. Get you some professional help. Get you some professional teaching. Somebody that it ain't gotta be me, but somebody know what they doing. You don't need to be out here guessing. That's the best advice I can give any practitioner. If you out here watching Chief Apostle Ely, you have no clue of the spiritual protection that I have. You ain't nowhere close. Like this right here is the no fly zone. This right here, no fly zone. Know when the president come, it say you don't have a jurisdiction in the airways. You come over here, I'll shoot your ass down out of the sky. Keymaker was telling me, she said, I'm not against her. When I protect people, I ain't concerned about it. It's your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your best friend. They can get fucked up. Because when I'm asking them spirit to protect you, it is not my responsibility. If they see a threat, if they see that you are in danger, some of y'all think somebody talk about you, they ain't in danger. That's irritant. I'm talking about somebody trying to hurt you, take your life, take your business, your livelihood. Those spirits are gonna come in, and they're gonna do this stuff. So I wanted to come on here, and it's good to see you guys. I got my hair cut yesterday. No. Day before yesterday. I don't know. These 2 days I've been out trying to recuperate because I've been doing too much on pushing my body, trying to get stuff done, and trying to give myself some relaxation. But I got my hair cut on my head. So that way I look like with a haircut. I keep trying to tell you people, I got spirits in my head. I got spirits around my head to protect me. It's a dangerous world out here. It's a dangerous world out here. And you can dwell in safety if you know how to navigate in these spiritual streets. I say this because black people feel like they got protection. You got protection until you ain't got protection. If you got water spirits protecting you, you need to get some fire spirits. If you got fire spirits protecting you, you need to get some air spirits. If you got air spirits protecting you, you need to get some earth spirits. Whatever. Don't think you got, because they're different. Like me, I'm extraterrestrial. How you gonna fight somebody that their powers come from the cosmos? You have to fight fire with fire, and coming in a gunfight with a knife, baby, they ain't gonna pan out well for you. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't gonna. I'm looking for my shoe. I want us to be knowledgeable. I want us to be considerate, especially of the animals. It's still a life force. All you gotta do is go to my website. You Hispanic, you melanated, your ass black, you welcome. But I cost. I want to encourage you. I don't care. You're gonna know if you're welcome. You're gonna know if you are truly attacked by real black magic. And if it's that serious, do not. Let me take that back. I wouldn't advise you to do your own heart surgery. I wouldn't advise you to do your own surgeries. Get professional help. Get somebody that got experience in that type of working. Voodoo is different because the way I curse people in voodoo is different how I curse people in because I'm trying to be honest with you, and like I'm not no angel, okay? The way I curse people in Palo is different. Kabbalah, I'll put that Bible on your ass, or I do Obia, I do some root work, I do some hoodoo. Like there's, and I work the Kabbalah on your ass, whatever to knock your house down. That's me. So I'm just saying, you thinking you got protection in one area, and you may have, but you may not be protected in another area. So that's why I'm telling y'all, it costs to protect yourself and stay protected. That's right. People don't understand. First of all, let me say this. If you, and it's no offense to nobody, if you really believe you are made in God's image and after God's likeness, the divine, right? You would already know there's many layers to you. You're multifaceted, multi-talented. You would understand why you got energy bodies on all different type of existence. You exist on so many levels. And when people practice certain arts, they tap into those areas. And if you ain't from the shadow realm like I am from Palo, how you gonna protect your shadow self? People telling you about doing shadow work. You gotta understand the shadow realm. It's still energy. It's still frequency. But it's hard to get people to understand we're spirit having a human experience. Point blank and period. There you are in, you got an energy that came down from the universe, and then that energy procreated. So you came down and then you what? Leveled off. That means that's the ancestor. When you got to this earth Malkuth, when you got to the earth realm, you started procreating and you start giving your ache to this world. But your energy come from above. Ain't but one faith, one baptism. You call God whatever you want to call it. Him or her, they, them. Elohim means plural, gods. So, and animals are part of our practice. I just have respect for, I consider them sacred, and they still life force. But when you see me sacrifice, it don't look like I care. It don't appear that I care, but I do care. I just gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this helped. I hope that you take in consideration how advanced things can be, and how necessary your education about what could be done and the possibility of what can be done. These are necessary for you jump out there with your narrow vision and find yourself. It can turn really bad fast, especially when you think you got some protection and you really ain't got that kind of protection. Half of y'all don't like to spend money. I already know you ain't got that kind of protection. And ain't nobody gonna do that kind of work for you for them smallest piece of change. My family spent a lot of money. That's why my bloodline is strong, as strong as it is. And that's even the ones that ain't even practicing. This Aragonite, I got that on me today. Aragonite. Star chakra. Connect with the earth. All right. I hope this helped you. I hope that you take my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But most of all, I hope you take my warning. Stop going out here doing stuff for $1. Because you're going to find yourself paying out way more than you can afford. Because you never know what you're going to run across out here in this spiritual street. All right? God bless you. Thank you for hitting the like button and share. If you, to all of you guys that got my membership, Haitian Voodoo membership, it's on my website, Orisha membership, and then also you got Palo membership. If you don't want to be initiated, but you want some of the benefits of being a part of the spiritual community of your choice, all you gotta do is get my membership, and I will work the Impungo for you. I will work the Orisha for you. I will work Voodoo for you. I will work Palo. If your money right, eyes higher. Eyes higher. All right. Thank you so much. Ooh.